Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading. I hope that you are doing well. We're going to get right into the messages that want to come out for you because I wasn't going to be doing your reading today or at this moment, but suddenly it was called for. So let's see what the message is for you, Virgo. Sun, moon, or rising. Keep in mind, these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If it's not resonating for you, most likely the message is not for you. So Virgo, what is the message for Virgo? Okay. Start reclaiming who you truly are. That just flipped right out of there. Start reclaiming who you truly are, Virgo. You may have lost your sense of identity. That happens when we go through the awakening process. We're not really sure who we are, what we're doing here, why we're here, but you do. You just maybe identified a little too much with a character that you were, a part that you were playing. Now it's time to actually know who you really truly are at the soul level. Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. And you really need to first start reclaiming who you truly are. All right. You may have found yourself playing it safe, not even realizing that you were playing it safe all of your life and lost a big part of who you truly are. But it's coming back, this sense of who you are, as you no longer identify with your old life. So it's not that you have lost your identity, but suddenly things just don't make sense anymore. Things just don't resonate much anymore. And it seems as though the true essence of yourself, your soul self, has really come alive and started talking to you. Suddenly you can't find that spark the old way in any of the old stuff that you've been involved in. That old part that you played. It's not really who you are. It's just a character that you played, that your ego developed. Play it safe in society, maybe in your family, work. Yet, who you truly are has taken a back seat for a good chunk of that time. And that part of you is now coming back to the surface. Inspiration. And that is part of you that is linked to the sacral chakra. What gets you firing, what gets you fired up and inspired, where your passion lies, where your excitement lies, where you actually feel alive. That part of you. That part of you wants to take the driver's seat. And that is also part of you that wants you to reclaim who you truly are. But you can't play it safe anymore then. Although that's a bit too many. Okay. That was quite the facade. When we play it safe in life, when we're competing with others, when we're not truly sticking to our values, what's really important, when we're more focused on what everybody else is doing, when we're keeping up with the Joneses, when we're comparing ourselves to others, we're keeping up. We're not actually looking at our own uniqueness here. This is definitely some personal growth that's been going on. Whatever's been shaking you up and cracking you open. It's a beautiful part of yourself. It's asking you to really look at the beauty of life itself. Where your desires lie, where your dreams. They can come true, but you have to have the courage to no longer play it safe. This is definitely something you were born to experience here, Virgo. This is your legacy. All right. You might still be fighting it, and that's okay. But we're in a lot of fiery energy right now as we move into the full moon in Aries, which then opens us up into eclipse season. And what once was safe and secure and felt pretty good, wasn't like feeding your passion and your desires and your dreams, but it was okay when you were comparing yourself to others and competing with others and with life. It was like, sure, I feel like I'm on top. I've got more than this person, or I've got exactly the same, like we're on the same playing field here. You lose a part of your soul. You lose parts of your dreams. You lose parts of your fire when you play those games. Temperance. So things are coming back into balance here as you start to really feel this inspiration, this drive for something new, something that has been calling to you for quite some time. And it's actually really linked to, you feel at home. Reclaim who you truly are. Not who you've been pretending to be. Sometimes when we pretend for too many years, for too long, we actually believe our own shit. We actually believe we are the character that we created to survive back in the days where we thought we needed to survive. The Lovers, Seven of Pentacles. And in doing so, Virgo, you may have once had a very deep soul connection. Very deep soul connection to someone, as well as to yourself. You knew who you were, and that's how you attracted this other person into your life who knew who they were, and you were soul mirrors. You really, really connected at a soul level. But as we grow, we go through, when we are not paying attention to what's really important in life, and when we focus more on the outside and competing and comparing and keeping up with the Joneses, we lose a part of ourselves. We begin to identify with this other part of ourselves that's trying to play in this rat race, and we lose our uniqueness. You may also lose the way that you connected. This is regrets, disappointment, sadness, loss. And now you find yourself at a crossroads. Should I stay? Should I go? What do I do? How do I How do I reclaim what I know is mine? How do I reclaim who I truly am? Maybe you don't even know, but you do. You really, truly do. You just need to remember. Get to know yourself again at a deep, deep level. It seems as though Spirit's helping you as well. The Tower, 5 of Pentacles. Maybe going through a great change. Something really is coming undone, coming apart. Anything that's been built on unstable foundation, faulty foundation. It's not authentic. It's not real. It is not who you truly are. Eventually, the tower comes down. Eventually, it's struck down by the universe itself. And you're forced to start all over again. From the ground up. This could actually be losing a legacy, losing a home, a job, something that you identified with, that you held on too tightly, you identified with too strongly. You could be worried about money. How am I going to make it? How am I going to rebuild? What am I going to do? But overall, Spirit's asking you to take a good look at what is it that you want? What are your dreams? What do you hold of value in this life? It takes courage. They can come true, but you have to have the courage to pursue them. It's a longer message, Virgo, than I expected it to be. Very different, too. What else do we have for Virgo? Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. So as time goes by, as the cycles continue, as the wheel begins to turn, the wheel of life begins to turn, there will be new opportunities that present themselves. Will you be present enough? Will you be courageous enough to accept them, to go for them? Don't wallow too long, Virgo. It's okay to sit in your discomfort and feel the sadness, feel the loss, feel the grief. Just don't sit there too long. You miss out on the opportunities that come to you. You might not even see them because you're just checking out, giving up. Don't give up. It's a lot of personal growth. You got to put in the work into yourself to rebuild yourself, reclaim yourself, who you truly are. Pick yourself up by your bootstraps and get yourself back on that horse again. There's a whole new, just make today the first day of the rest of your life. But I do see that you're a bit guarded right now. Still kind of defending yourself, still pushing people away, pushing things away. You're fighting the change that is already occurring. You're fighting something that you cannot fight. You're resisting it. All right, Virgo, we're going to get you one last message. It was inevitable, and I see that you did. Now you see this. Whatever is ending or coming undone, it was inevitable. It shocked you. It certainly shocked you at first. But now that the dust is beginning to settle a little bit, Spirit of Air and Prayer Feather, it's time to really reclaim your life back again. Reclaim who you are and look within. What is it that I have always desired and dreamed of? Spirit of Air says that there's clarity and expansive perception of life is emerging. You're being advised to see life from a higher perspective. Clear out mental clutter. Breathe. All is well. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared away. Communicate your truth. Take care of details. Pay attention and don't let things slip through the cracks. Take time to hear the truth of others. Spirit is whispering to you. Open your mind to see the situation in a new light. Your native spirit wants you to know the Spirit of Air represents the mental aspect of your life. It's the part that has the capacity to discern, analyze, organize, evaluate, and judge. Though seemingly subtle and unseen, air is composed of the most rarefied energy fields. And we're in constant communion with the vast universe through our breath. The Spirit of Air carries the energy of change and transformation, inspiration, aspiration, mental clarity, freedom, perception, communion, and communication. The element of air also allows you to see situations from a higher perspective. This card can indicate that it's time to do some major clutter clearing and organizing in the mind. And we're going to read Prayer Feather for you, Virgo. Honor the grief process. You are loved. But don't get stuck there, okay? Love is flowing to you and through you. No matter what an individual is saying or doing, love him or her anyway. Gather your inner forces, silently and secretly love deeply and fully with every ounce of your being, even if someone isn't fulfilling your expectations. It's easy to love people when they're acting wonderfully. The true challenge is to love them when they aren't. Your native spirit wants you to know feathers in native cultures often represent a connection with the Creator. Birds often symbolize messengers between the two-legged humans and spirit. This is your time to love and be loved. The love that you send out into the world comes back to you 100-fold. There are times when the small concerns of everyday life need to drop away and be replaced by the majesty of your being. This is that time. Prayer feathers are decorated feathers that can be used for many purposes. In some traditions, prayers are placed onto the feathers. You can hold it to your heart or between your hands as you focus on your prayer, and then tied onto a bush so that when the wind blows, it carries the prayer to the Creator. Another kind of prayer feather is a decorated feather or a decorated bundle of feathers that are used for smudging, sacred smoke, ceremonies. The smoke is to cleanse the space as well as carry your prayers upward. So this really is a time, Virgo, to, it seems as though you've been going through the grief process. It's time to really understand and reclaim who you truly are. See things from a higher perspective and really connect to your soul, connect to your heart, connect to the earth. Say prayers if you need them. Have courage to pursue your dreams and know that you are loved. I think that you do know that you're loved, and it is your time to follow your heart and your dreams. So that is the message I have for you this week, Virgo. I hope that you found this helpful for you, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.